In 2036, a civil war has taken over Eastern Europe. American troops have arrived in the area to act as peacekeepers, especially in the lawless frontier controlled by warlord Victor, whose face has been seen by only a few people. Victor's power has been growing so fast that the Pentagon has decided to use robotic soldiers known as GUMPS. During the GUMPS' first mission, the team gets ambushed and soon the robots start getting destroyed. The field soldiers try their best to keep their defenses, but they're slowly getting killed as well. At the base, Lieutenant Harp is keeping an eye on the fight through the drone he controls. Because he's always been a drone pilot, he's never been in an actual war zone and this whole deal is rather mundane to him. Suddenly he notices an unidentified truck coming towards the soldiers and reports it to Miller, asking for permission to launch a missile to destroy the vehicle since it may be a threat. However, Miller rejects the idea because some of his men are still trapped. Displeased with this, Harp asks his partner Bale to confirm the airstrike with their captain, but he rejects him as well. Harp still thinks the truck is too dangerous, so he disobeys orders and decides to launch the missile anyway, blowing up the vehicle and killing a bunch of American soldiers that he only sees as collateral damage. Sometime later, Harp is brought to court-martial, where he defends his decision because he killed 2 men and a bunch of robots but saved Miller and 38 other soldiers. The higher-ups decide that Harp needs to learn what a real war zone and death are like and send him to Camp Nathaniel, the American military base in Ukraine. When he arrives at the camp, Harp notices there are GUMPS everywhere, including some shaped like dogs. Then he meets Colonel Eckhart, who reminds him that if he survives the mission, he'll go back to the Air Force, but if he dies, his story will teach others not to disobey. Eckhart sends him to Block 13, warning him that the captain isn't like them. Harp enters a building where he finds no soldiers, only scientists working on making and repairing GUMPS. There are lots of those robots around here too. By following the sound of old music, he finds a room at the back and meets Captain Leo, who recites Harp's file from memory and calls him out for being very cold. Then Leo grabs some stuff from a fridge while explaining their next mission. They must deliver vaccines to a clinic going through a cholera outbreak. Leo explains he belongs to Marine Special Operations.